Good afternoon. I have a slight echo, so hopefully that will clear very shortly. Just trying to make sure echoes disappear completely. Right, okay, let's get into Starfield. Bethesda games. Come on, pick it up. There we go. Press any button. Let's make sure we load. And we load in the game. It's good that you're able to be back here. I've come back, if you like, today, but with Starfield by popular request. You could argue. It wasn't the planned game originally at the beginning of the week, but we seem to be getting on so well yesterday that I decided to go again. So, Unity. We are outside of the Sanctum Universum, or whatever. What's the symbol that we've got here? Okay, it's something by Matteo asked us to do from Constellation. Exploring what was meant by Unity and the religion there of the.
I appreciate that they have not demolished the structure, even if diplomacy has ended for now. It may not have been their intention, but it represents hope. What did you need?
No, it's not. I thought you were talking to me here. Let's go and see.
Challenge your instincts and hone those skills.
See what ammunition we can pick up. I felt decidedly undergunned in the.
Ship that landed not too long ago. Sure is something.
In the last fight. So I'm going to see whether we can pick up a better. I'm not quite at level 30. I believe better weapons come in at level 30.
Bulk items may require multiple levels of approval and can take up to several weeks for an official response. We apologize for any delay. Welcome to UC Distribution. Something I can do for you?
Like to see what you have for sale.
I hope we have what you need.
Okay, there's a lot of weapons there. Boosted Beowulf. No, not at that. Beowulf. 47, not really at that one either. Refined Equinox. Not. I'm not seeing here a sensible no, I'm not seeing here any sensible weapon to replace what we've got. Right.
Back to it then.
So we'll head out. There's a couple more shops to look at here. Bethesda and its loading screens. So where's it going to take us to? Presumably, of course, the yeah, we'll head to the spaceport. We'll pick up one of the shops there, see what they've got. Ah, they're both out here. Right. We'll go into the Jemison Mercantile first, and then we'll do the
If you don't see what you want, feel free to ask.
I'd like to see what you have for sale.
Oh, please, take a look.
Weapons. No. Not this today. Right.
Thanks for coming in.
So we'll head down into the well, which is where the common people live, as opposed to the super wealthy. And that's where the... what... I've forgotten what the... place is called. We'll pick in here for the...
I'm telling you, Bianchi, something's wrong with the boots you sold me. I wear them to the metro. Suddenly, the shuttle runs late. I buy a cup of coffee, and the barista screws up my order. It's like I'm walking under ladders with a broken mirror in my pocket. And the only time it happens is when I'm wearing your boots.
So, what do you want me to do about it?
I want a damn refund.
Fine, fine. I'll take the boots back. Just don't tell anyone you bought them from here. I got contacts all over. Stock may not be so reliable, but I got ways of getting things. All this stuff is legit. Promise.
Let's have a look, see what you've got.
Absolutely.
19 weapons. Advanced Scoundrel. Nope. Calibrated breach. Sharpened. No, there's nothing there.
Watch your back out there.
Come on, Andrea. Right, so we are heading towards the House of the Enlightened. That's the one I'm looking for.
Welcome to the House of Enlightenment. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, we're not? Sorry. Can I help you?
Keeper Aquilus sent me. I need to talk about the Pilgrim.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity Pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing.
You've talked about this with the Creeper Aquilus before?
Yeah, I mean, he's always going on about trying to bring people of all beliefs together. Really wants there to be some shared story or origin. Look, I like the Keeper, but belief is the problem, okay? We don't need a shared narrative or theology. We need to help each other in practical terms.
Let's hear it.
A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of do that.
What did they mean each person must understand how the second person lifts them up?
It's part of our core principles. There's no God pushing us to do good for some eternal reward. We have to help each other because we choose to. If no one takes responsibility for making the settled systems better, then we're just leaving it to the tyrants to bully the rest of us.
Okay, maybe there's a message hidden in what he was saying.
Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again.
Can you tell me anything else about Unity, what it means?
Besides what the Keeper would say about it? Sounds like a gathering point, or a center. Or, in mathematics, it would mean one, like the one, the first at the beginning.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
All right. And Andrea absented herself, which isn't a problem. I'll close that door now that Andrea's not in there. Come on then. You can make it. Yay, you made it into the lift. Up to the spaceport and go see UC security. I do work for you. Good morning, and how are you? What's it like on your side of the pond? The stream is going okay. I've just really just started it. I'm 10 minutes into the stream itself proper. And we're exploring the Unity. I love how you can walk into the cell block and not be challenged.
A visitor? I have all the company I need.
I know you've talked to Keeper Aquilus about the Varun faith. That's the single loneliest statement I've ever heard.
Jokes. You come to hear about Varun. Like the guards. Like the Keeper. The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust.
You got your mantis suit.
That
Yay! It's
is
good.
the truth. No more. No less.
Have you done have you flown the mantis ship and bumped into spacers or pirates yet? Because it's great fun when that happens. I admire your conviction.
The knowledge of the Great Serpent sweeps away all concern. There is only his inevitable return, and those he will spare. Nothing else. You wish to speak of the Keeper's pilgrim, do you not? I will tell you of him, and then you will leave. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting.
All right, okay.
4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all.
Okay. I need to know the meaning of the word unity.
I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the Great Serpent casts to deceive the faithless.
I think I understand.
Then we are done. Leave me.
Yeah, if you, it's worth that. The ship that you got with the Mantis is a nice ship. Just careful.
People joke, say those Varun zealots worship a snake. But let me tell you, it ain't a snake. It's some kind of celestial being. They call it the Great Serpent. Is it real? Hell if I know. They think it is, and that makes them dangerous.
Right. Okay. Thank you for your insights. Yeah, the ship's a good ship. Don't store any goods in it that you and then that you want to keep after you change ships. You swap the ships, it seems to lose all the contents of the captain's locker, of the lockers, and the display cabinets, and
New
so on.
Atlantis puts on a wonderful show of security, does it not?
Right. But it's amazing. It's a great ship to go fly and fight spacers and Crimson Fleet, and the reaction sometimes is fantastic, and it's pretty powerful as well. But I do like the Frontier as well. Right. Back to the commercial district, yeah. The cargo hold's not a problem. That transfers fine. Where am I going? I'm going to Sanctum Universum again, aren't I? So the building there with all the plants growing over it is the Rune Embassy. That seems to be abandoned at the moment.
Ryujin Industries is looking for the young brain.
And the gates are sealed off. Over there is the Freestar Embassy, if I remember rightly. So, Sanctum Universum. Right, there's Matteo and the Keeper.
Our numbers are growing every year. Aquilus's message really connects with people.
Right.
Well, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought?
The Enlightened stories used the word second and two. Yeah, the Enlightened story used second and two.
Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn?
The Varun Zealots fought 4 times over 120 days.
If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else?
In your story, the Pilgrim contemplates infinitum addendum. That must mean something.
Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel.
Next planet I'm naming Dum Dum. What do you think?
Well, I suppose that'll make someone laugh.
Alright, Indum. That's the name of the star system.
Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum. At 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives on our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
There's something sacred out there bringing everything together. It's just a word. I need to take responsibility for finding it and not pray. Only total conviction. I don't like any of those three. What do you reckon? Something sacred out. Yeah, let's go with something sacred out there, bringing everything together.
Ah, but what makes something like that holy? Gravity is also a force that brings things together. Should that be sanctified?
Isn't it already sanctified? Doesn't the sanctum have grav pilgrims? Haha, there. Play that back in.
Yes and no. We believe God is out there waiting for us in the universe, and that the grav jump will bring us closer. But is gravity itself an article of faith? What do you think?
I don't like any of these, but let's go with no.
It is one of the great contradictions of belief. We feel the presence of something out there, but we insist that it is also everywhere. So you think this word unity describes that divine unknowableness that the pilgrim searched for? Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
Right, I don't think that I would, after that, I wouldn't go in there, Andresia. I don't think I'd want to go talk to him again. But no worries, right, we're Indrum star system. Yeah, before we go to any star system, we do need to go and need to have a look at weaponry. We've checked 3 shops. Let's actually now check the gun shop. Oh, before we do, let's go to Settled Systems News Network and give them some more heads up.
Aren't you the one I saw running away from that crazy guy?
We've been here before. What's it on about? We've just discovered it. We've been here several times. Hey up. Never mind.
That type of weapon Combatech won't make.
Right, our board researcher
you have that
again.
Look in your eye. What's the scoop?
I am glad there is still a reliable source of news in the settled systems, though
You have that look
it
in
often
your eye.
travels significantly slower than light.
Captain Petrov's ship, the Scoundrel, was robbed.
I already interviewed an ex-pirate about the robbery. but she was as reliable as good coffee around here. So you were there when it went down? What were you doing there?
I was the one robbing him.
Oh boy. Anything you tell me as a source, I won't reveal. But there's limits to my journalistic integrity. That said, I've heard maybe the captain had it coming. Tell me about this Captain Petrov. I've heard he's a bit of an eccentric. What was your impression of him?
Petrov is a hoarder and liked to collect anything strange or unusual.
I would have loved to have seen it. I'm sure it would make a good story right there. No one seems to know exactly what was stolen, but everyone agrees it was valuable. Care to shed some light on it?
It was an unusual artifact dug up on some planet.
Artifact, you say? I've been hearing whispers about those lately. Last question. About, and I'm quoting, a zoo gone wild. The other source swore up and down that alien creatures got out of their cages and went on a rampage. Please, please, please tell me she was telling the truth. It's got to be some Aurora-induced hallucination.
Why do you want it to be true?
You mean besides the ratings? I just want to live in a galaxy where eccentric millionaires have out-of-control zoos. But, just give it to me straight. Zoo. Fact or fiction?
Right, well... yes.
Some days, it is worth it to get out of bed. I love it.
I don't think it got totally out of control. This is just a plain old good
story. Check the newsfeed for it later. And here's your payment.
Alright, not a lot, but hey, it's all good fun. Right, let's be stupid. Spaceport. Nope, I don't want spaceport. I want to go to the gun shop. Which is in the residential district, because where else would you put the gun shop? Lost the sound. Right, there we are. So the gun shop. Centurion Arsenal. I wanted to call it a Guardian Arsenal, but I knew that was wrong.
Hey there.
There's nothing that ensures personal safety and security the way a firearm can. You're here because you need something you can connect with, something you could count on. Am I right?
Let's see what you have for sale.
I'm sure we can find something that suits you.
Okay, weapon-wise, no. We already have a better 99. Calibrated baubles, that might be worth it. No, there's nothing special yet that that makes sense to pick up. That's not bad, but no, we'll give it a pass. But we will see what ammunition that she's got. And again, there's nothing really that screams out get me, unfortunately. Right. Back to the ship. And to Indus.
Huh. Your file here just says Scoundrel, followed by a lot of expletives. Look, whatever trouble you're bound to cause, do it somewhere else.
Right, spaceport again. I might have a closer look, see what weapons I've got stowed on our ship as well. But, welcome to the stream. Lurkers, you are very welcome. Chatters, you are very welcome. And we'll see if we can find some more information out about the Unity. What it is.
I just think I need to go all in. I don't want to waste my time struggling.
Ranger, you will be scanned as you enter.
Okay.
Everything seems to be where we left it.
Including the junk that fell down on me yesterday. Cargo hold. Let's have a look, see what weapons we've got in here. $76. $84. Armor piercing rounds, that's got a lot to be said for it. But we're not seeing anything that really screams that it's doing that does, but right, okay, let's get out on our journey. Take off. Okay, let's do the jump. Let's actually look at the map first. Ooh, looks like I need to do some repair work. Looking at that hull, New Atlantis. Let's land again and actually get that work done. For over a century there have been accounts of a vigilante bounty hunter named Mantis who terrorizes the criminal underworld.
Hey, what can I do? Need some work done?
My ship needs some repairs.
You were able to land it, so I'm sure whatever's broken can be fixed.
Right. Okay. Let's get ourselves back on board. Try again. Take off. Before we go any further, let's jump. Them too. Okay. Pilgrim's Rest. Let's see what we find at Pilgrim's Rest. Okay. Let's switch to the flight suit. Space suits. Yeah, gonna go in with the Ranger spacesuit. Packs. Helmets. That is definitely better. The Refined Constellation helmet. Thought Helmets. Unrestrained vengeance. Laser rifle. Not sure that that's yeah, not convinced by that one. And we'll just make sure that the we've got some skill points to assign. Ballistics, pistol, let's actually and range, not sure that that's actually heavy weapons, rifle. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one as well. That should hopefully give me some more hitting power, because I definitely felt underwhelmed with my hitting power. And because I'm a scoundrel, I am going to up my lockpicking skill. Right, might regret all that, but let's go for it.
Hide your carbons in abundance. Let us see how they have arranged themselves.
So temperature-wise, deserted relay station, Ecliptic garrison, deserted supposedly, Pilgrim's Rest, no, I didn't pick up on the planet. Gone back on Jemison when I perhaps should have done. And that is medkits. Where's my...
If you find anything significant, say the word.
Interesting.
Someone made a concerted effort to survive here, and yet it would seem it did not work out.
Pilgrim's Writing 4. We'll have that. At last, a bit of peace. A piece of peace. Is that anything? Is that funny? Why am I trying to be funny? Have they driven me mad at last? Is there a difference between writing to myself and talking to myself? The former certainly seemed more acceptable than the latter. I recall again that my mind is my own, and even if if only exists, it exists. It is suffice for me to believe in everything else. The unity has restored me once more. This time I act alone for now. Myself is a formidable opponent. I should have expected as much, but vanity is, thankfully, not among my vices. Regardless, it turns out time spent in solitude is, in my case, time with a very sick man, or whatever it is I have become. I don't like this person. Pilgrim's Writing 3. Today, in a soft voice, my assistant asks if there is anything above the unity. It was all I could do to keep from shouting that I could scarcely comprehend the misunderstanding that would lead to such a question. It was asked honestly, and I answered as best I could. But if even my closest confidant can fail to grasp the most basic of these truths, why am I bothering to explain any of to any of them? Every word that drops from my mouth gets gobbled up, misheard, misremembered, misunderstood, mistranslated before I can issue the slightest clarification. People are necessary, but people are madness. I attempted to withdraw, to go off alone, to commune with unity in my own way. They followed. Of course they followed. Stuff that could be picked up, but I'm not sure how sensible it is. Oh, the hum, the thrum of advanced space trucker helmet, polytrack style, yes. Chunked beef. Oh, here we go. Pilgrim Writing 1. The incredulous simplicity of mundane humans never ceases to amaze me. My worst instincts, the evil spirit, draw me to form a contempt, towards a form of contempt for them. But I remember that I am privy to that which they are not. I cannot and should not judge them for the lack of vision when I know very well the blinders which obscure their sight. I once wore them myself, after all. I hope for their sake that they may some day understand, but for my sake I wish to be left alone. Have those. I'll have the digipick. Oh, Pilgrim's Writing 5. Find myself thinking about its various paths and my possible futures. I imagine continuing the road and acquiring more power, more knowledge, more development of myself. I imagine passing through once more to another world to begin the process anew. What is noticeable here, the road does seem gratifying. Every step is one of intrinsic reward, and I find myself anticipating the pleasures and seeing a more contented version of myself in that future. Then, for the sake of considering all possibilities, I imagine if I took a different path, if I stopped running, stopped seeking to gather my own power, if I instead embrace the twinges of compassion I feel in my heart and let myself care for the people who seem to gather about me wherever I try to work. If I lived simply and taught and perhaps brought others to the light and died. That road also seems gratifying. I also see a contented version of myself in that future. But here is the difference, though. When I stop thinking about the glories I could achieve for myself, the pleasure fades nearly immediately. When I stop thinking about staying and building something, the feeling endures. There is something more sustaining about it, more fulfilling. I don't know what this difference signifies, but I am grateful for the time I've taken to notice it. So, oh, Pilgrim's computer. Unlock personal room. If you came seeking the right answers, you'll know what question to ask. What is the unity? I return your question with a question. If you've read my writings, what is the burden of people? People are necessary, but people are madness. Who is your most formidable opponent? Myself. Where does enduring contentment come from? In stopping, embracing compassion. You came here seeking the true meaning of unity. If you still wish to find it, there is one final piece of myself in the next room. I found my own answer a long time ago, but not in the way I was expecting. I hope your journey gives you the truth. So, I need to find a piece that's probably about the hunter. I don't know what the correct answer is. I might never. Increasingly, though, I am comfortable with not knowing. The more I reflect on being here in this world, in this time, the more I think it is precisely why where I need to be. This time will be different. It won't be about me, so I won't have to run. I can actually build something with intent instead of scrambling. Oh, got adverts. Scrambling to fix something that others create in my name. It can be something beneficial. I can be something beneficial. I'm leaving behind that other person. This world has no place for him. Let him die. Let me live to enlighten the blessed universe before me. If you have found the end of my journey, but to know everything, you must find its beginning. On Hyla 2, the island hides the scorpion. The scorpion's sting hides the truth. Okay, Hyla 2, the scorpion's sting. Not interested in ramen. Digipick I will take. I will have Trucker's Primer. Probably going to regret taking the multi-pack. Space Rogue outfit. I forget what Space Rogue outfit looks like to Shrag. Could do with some first aid if you've got any first aid anywhere. Vase, ear grub. First aid is empty. There's still some writings out here that I need to find. But because I actually went in there, I've lost the marker.
I rarely have the patience for that thing.
Right. Nope, not up there. Ow! I felt that. Anything up here? Credits. So there's still another piece of writing I need to collect somehow. What's that? Found it! So here is the crux of my troubles. To accomplish anything I need to work with other people. I need assistance, I need workers, I need hands. As we work together they inevitably ask questions and I can never help talking. It starts innocently enough. They want to understand how someone who believes in science can also believe in the divine. Or they have their own misunderstanding instilled by some borderline religious remnant. My weakness is my inability to let alone. I want them to understand, so I try as gently as I might to nudge their minds along the right path. Then there are the follow-ups and follow-ins. The trouble is that I genuinely care for these people. It would be so much easier if I didn't. Right, so trauma pack. Yep, definitely take that. Decrepit military installation, eh? I got to admit, I'm wishing that I had done my travel here on planet with the rover. I thought that it was only a few little distance. I wouldn't be bothered. No worries. Despite running on my sprained ankle, I'd seem to have treated it well enough for it to improve. Right. Board. Get myself in the seat, in the hot seat.
Stranger, I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Let's have a word with Grandma.
I hate talking on this infernal thing too much. Just come on over.
Grandma's great. Oh. Let's I'm not impressed with the rogue's outfit, but let's go see Grandma. What level is Grandma on? Hello.
Well, hello. Was hoping you'd drop by. The worst part of space travel is having to eat alone. I used to eat with my better half every meal until he passed. I've got plenty. I hope you're hungry.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mom.
My, oh my, so formal. It is a particular pleasure to meet you, my good lady. I finally retired last year, and I've been traveling all over. I wish I could have done this when I was younger, but it's still a treat. My grandkids are mortified that I'm out here. Positively livid. You wouldn't believe the characters I've encountered.
What's the strangest thing you've encountered?
I invited this one fellow over for a meal, like yourself. So he boards the ship, stark naked. Ah! Turns out he was one of them old-style nudists. He said in space, no one ever knew. But Lord knows I noticed.
I'm surprised you're not with your grandkids.
Oh, they're scattered all over. But now, I get to see them all the time. So, what do you think of the settled systems? I can't believe there are so many stars, planets, moons, and whatnot. It makes my head spin just thinking of it.
I love it. There's more. Do you need anything? Maybe take this donation to help.
Well, aren't you the most precious thing? I'm doing pretty good. But the expenses do add up. But I won't let you leave empty-handed. Take this. And please do tell, what do you think of the settled systems?
I love it. There's more to see than you can in a single lifetime.
Ain't that the truth? I'm afraid I'm worn out, dear heart. I'm at the tail end of a very long day. But feel free to grab some extra food or whatnot. I've got plenty.
Right. Leave Grandma. We'll head out to our ship. Shepherd's pie, eh?
Assuming all systems are nominal, we are ready to depart.
Fantastic. Actually, while we're here, let's have a snooze. The snooze will help boost up our health again.
I hope you are sufficiently rested. Who knows what this day will bring.
Alright, we need to get off because we're currently docked on Grandma's ship. We're not on Grandma's ship, we're docked on. Show on map. Ooh, that's a good way out. Goes through unexplored. It's within our... Okay, so we'll go to Lunara. surface a scan. A world called Vesta. That's a good name for a world.
Listen up. You have until I get bored to give us what we want, or we're gonna blow you into vacuum. Take it anyway. I guess we'll have to do this the hard way. Fire everything you got! Ah!
Whoa!
You can try and run. Ah!
Why is it not repairing? Right. That was interesting. We have a sensor contact as well. Lost the sensor contact. Try and get that repaired up. My key layout seems to be off. Control bindings. Reset to defaults, yep. I'm intrigued why my missiles are on 2 and my lasers are on G, but never mind. That seems to be a quirk of this ship. Jump. Ancient ruins. I'm going to regret this, aren't I? I am. Right, put my suit back on. Helmets, no. Helmets. Resource, oh that's the Star Eagle. Resources, store. Apparel, don't. Quest items cannot be removed. Okay, not a problem. Just check I'm not carrying something that really is stupid too. Yeah, the Ranger spacesuit weighs a lot less. Yeah, we can go with that.
Treasure.
Right. Ancient ruins. That looks like a cave over there. Occupied cave. Unexplored biological feature. Part of me wants to be the explorer and go and go and have a look, but another part of me says that would be pretty boring. Silver. Right, let's see. That cost me. Right.
Did something catch your eye? Or are you just checking?
Primarily checking. That's kind of buggered up my health, hasn't it? What are you?
Clearly some connection to the creatures in the area. What could it mean? Territorial, eh? Ah. Okay, I see what's happening. It appeared to be
Okay, so let's try and trace out the... So it would appear that I am supposed to...
Say something if you see things worth investigating.
Is there anything else around here? Strange that there's no cadmium or whatever it is that's the... Right. What's the fastest way to get to the shore? Okay, what's the fastest way? It would appear where's that actually? They managed to get back without picking up any more damage, thankfully. Wasn't intended. Okay, so let's get ourselves back on board. So we've been to the Scorpion's tail. Could do with having another snooze because of the health purposes. Let's take the Ranger suit off. Whoop! That wasn't the intention. And while we're having the snooze, I need to take a very quick fire break. So, sleep.
Good, you're awake. Who's running up?
I'm going to be back in 2. Okay? Right, I'm back. Back. Let's take a quick save while we're
Knives
at
to sharpen while I wait.
it. She's complaining about lack of knives. Okay. Right, let's have a look at where we... So... L. Let's show on map. Ah, so not far from Olympus. Okay, let's jump to Albany. Okay. And is it my imagination? Yes, it's not my imagination. We have some disturbance going on screen. Let's go to Vault. And we'll land at Neon and we'll do some more repairing at Neon. Getting freaked out by the disturbance on the screen. Goes Starborn there.
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. Alright, we're done. Have a good time in Neon.
Right, I want to just land at Neon Core. I don't want to be going and talking to anybody. So hopefully
Stick to business here, and hopefully business has nothing to do with Aurora.
Best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application.
this is the spaceport, yep. Head back to the spaceport. Come on.
Laura over at Kelly. She's too good for me. Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something.
That sounds like another side job.
I kind of tuned her out.
talk to Clover. Lots of jobs here in Neon. But what we need to do is we need to actually
Need some work done? Anything I can help you with?
my ship needs some repairs.
Okay, sure. We'll take care of any holes, broken seals, that kind of thing.
Okay, like to view and modify my ships.
Okay, no problem.
Required skills rank 4. I can't do anything with it. What I'd like to do is to switch those two around. Nope.
Ah, hello. What is it?
Okay. I thought Randrea wanted to talk to me there, but she didn't. So, ship health is back up, and you know, I've just worked out what we've been missing. Since the fight, we haven't got any crew. That's better. Okay, so I've reached the maximum crew that with my level of command. Okay. Which is fair enough. What am I supposed to be doing for rifle? Kill 20, I'm on 0. Kill 1 enemy with a non-automatic for armor penetration. Deal 10 range critical hits. Okay. Lifting.
I have something for you.
I'd forgotten just how annoying his voice can be. Okay. Let's jump. What do you mean?
Oh, please. Did you think I couldn't have found you again? Extinguished that little spark of competition for the artifacts before it grew stronger. I wanted to see what you would do. And I haven't been disappointed. You did. Now it's all starting to make sense. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you.
I can speak for myself. Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join us. I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
What do you reckon?
If it is a ceasefire meeting, you're one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want.
Ceasefire meeting. Are the Starborn at war?
Not a bad description, actually.
We'll explain when we meet. In person.
Right. Who is this second Starborn that's guaranteeing my safety?
Let's just say they're very dedicated to stopping me from getting the artifacts. So if you don't trust me, well, they're your next best bet.
I know your encounters with our kind have not been pleasant, but we are here to talk, and you deserve answers.
Okay, we have adverts coming in. I'm gonna go with the docking.
Good. See, we can all get along. For now.
Actually, what's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is I have to reload.
Docking in 3, 2, 1, done.
Right. Get up. Let's store some of these weapons. Okay. How Trauma packs. I've got 10 trauma packs at the moment. Med packs. Got 8.
Hello. Is something amiss?
Let's actually go with
Yes?
anything of interest to me.
Indeed I do. All yours.
Right. Let's hope that she's following as we...
Yes?
Don't understand why I've got them. Why she's got a marker, but never mind. What's the worst that can happen is that she doesn't come with us. Where are you? I think we've got... I'm hoping it's sorted itself now. Oh, we have an ad break. Andrea has come up. Right, I'm going to wait just a little bit while we got one skill point left. I thought we'd picked this. Ballistic weapon range. No, we didn't pick up range, did we? Seven. 3, 2, 1. Ad break over. So, welcome back. I've waited. All we've done is we've boarded the starboard ship, and we're now going to...
I know that kind of laugh. We should not have come here.
Do you remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise.
All we ever wanted was to talk. You attacked us.
Yes, we did. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We are all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should.
It doesn't justify murder.
It seems the Starborn do not share that value.
And who gets to say that? You? Me? The emissary? I have debated morality for near infinity, and all I have found are groups of people enforcing their will on others. Rules and laws spoken as principles, but backed by arms and violence.
Enough. We have more to discuss. The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
You've really come a long way since the Welcome to Constellation speech, haven't you?
Is this some kind of cruel trick?
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the lodge to protect the artifacts. You died on board the Eye while we held off the Hunter.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours.
But both of you are trying to keep people from it.
I have to. This is bigger than all of us. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your lodge because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill.
More persistence
As
than
I have done countless times.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp?
I know that fate. Keep going. This can't be true. Aquilus is a man of peace. You're a monster. I'm nothing like you.
You mean yet? Go through the Unity 1,000 times and you'll gain a better perspective. I have hopes for you. Higher hopes than the other members of Constellation. They all end up like the emissary.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
Whatever war is going on between you two, I want no part in it.
We're well past the point of not getting involved, as much as we may wish things were different.
You're already in it. With artifacts, come Starborn searching for them, fighting over them. I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine, or the Hunters.
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
Right, let's...
I'm sure you have more questions. Ask. I'll tell you everything I can.
Right. What happens when you enter the Unity?
It's not an easy experience to describe, but the Unity will speak to you. Offer you the chance to become Starborn. You will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you were before will be gone. Maybe that's why it offers the choice. Compassion? Or is it testing us?
Who was I in your universe? What was I like?
Different. I never know who you are when I meet a new version, but so much of you stays the same. It's hard. But each universe is precious in its own way. Mine will never have its original you in it again, as yours won't have its real me.
So you are trying to protect the artifacts, keep them from being abused?
You've seen the terror the Hunter causes. Every time a Starborn goes through the Unity, they get more artifacts, find more temples, gain more power. We can't let more like him abuse these gifts to destroy whatever's in their way.
And what exactly is the Armorillery?
When all the artifacts are assembled, the device they create is called the Armillary. In many ways, it's a model of the multiverse itself. Through it, you can reach the Unity. And from there, you can become Starborn.
Right. Let's talk.
The Unity is meant for whomever can get there. Don't fall for that talk of worthiness. You might think the emissary is on your side, but your persistence is what forced them to tell you the truth. Remember that.
Why did you attack us?
I've simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. It's all so tiresome. I'll admit, you getting away has been the most interesting thing to happen in quite some time. As soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the emissary to decide what to do about you.
What is the Unity to you and why kill for it?
Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation. There are no rules. Whoever gets all the pieces wins. And I've won. Over and over. I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway to it.
After you attack the lodge, why you let me go? Why?
To see what would happen, of course. You might not understand just how many times I've done this. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead, and whoever cries over your body goes on to become the emissary. Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care of the problem in one go. Sometimes the emissary has gotten to me first, and I never arrive. Hundreds and hundreds of variations of me, packing through Constellation. And it's almost never you. You making it to your ship on your own. It's new. I took it as a sign. I don't get many of those anymore.
You called the emissary a hypocrite. Why?
They enter the Unity, take artifacts from others, employ force. All the things I do. I am many things, But I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is your decision, not someone else's. The emissary wants to become the judge of who gets to enter, but the Unity itself doesn't judge.
You had this meeting because of me? No.
No, we always end up having this meeting at this time. But it's the usual affair. Can we make peace? No. Oh, how tragic. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder why I kept attending. And it's a bad habit I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the emissary to gloat. But you have provided something quite new to talk about. Maybe you're a random die roll. Or maybe the Unity is finally responding to all my hard work.
Really don't like this guy. Didn't like the other
my
form.
attention.
Where's Andrea? There's Andrea.
Hello.
Nope. Let's get the heck away.
Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be. Seek the moon of Old Earth. There are secrets there you must discover for yourself. Here, to open the way.
Earth's moon in Sol system.
Yes. I will say no more.
Thank you. All I ever wanted was answers.
And I am sorry we have not always been forthcoming. I hope you will see what I have seen. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts in the fringes of space. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
Right. Go to Nova Galactic Research Station.
Now that we are here, what will be our next course of action? What is it?
Do you mind if I ask you some personal questions?
Yes, of course.
Right, there's nothing new there. Okay. Well, that was a turn up for the books. Okay. Undocking.
Ships released. Let's go.
Alpha Centauri. Let's jump into Alpha Centauri.
What a ride!
Brain cured. Thankfully.
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Okay. Return to the lodge. Okay, in we go.
Find comfort in the idea that the odds of something killing us here are at an all-time low.
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity.
Let's go with Sarah's alive. A version of her from another universe.
What? It can't be.
Our colleague is alive in some alternate dimension? Am I hearing this right?
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
Right. Trust me. Apparently in another universe I died and Sarah lived. She's the emissary now at Starborn.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second-guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation.
This is our mission, to go into the unknown. We should all take time to think about what this means. Think about what awaits us, a new life. Powers of Starborn. No, we should...
You're right. This is a lot to take in.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen.
Right. What's...
when the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat.
No more Starborn have shown up. Yet.
Good eye. That's good.
There needs to be a bigger word than thanks. More than gratitude. And whatever that word is, I'd feel that way towards you. I'd be dead. Flat out dead if it weren't for you.
Yet someone still died because of me.
No. No. Do not blame yourself. This is the Hunter's fault. I gotta ask. Why me? It was an impossible situation. And if it's wrong to ask, sorry, but it's gonna keep me up at night. Sarah Morgan was our leader. She held everything together. I just don't know if I'd pick me over her.
To be honest, I don't fully know why, because I didn't actually consciously make a decision.
That is being honest. For my sake, For Cora's sake. Thank you. How are you holding up? Are you okay?
I'm just numb from it all.
I don't blame you. That hunter bastard's gotta pay. Pay big time. I don't care if he's starborn and indestructible, we need to figure out a way to take him down. Nobody messes with my family like that.
We still don't know the rules of the goddamn game the Starborn are playing.
Well, it's time to show them that we ain't just worthless chips on the table. I just want you to know, I'm here for you. The only way we're gonna get through this is if we all lean on each other.
Right. Let's actually have a word with Vladimir.
Everyone is staying.
These last glimpses from the Eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn.
Remember when deep space was our only problem?
Aye. The Blackest Sea seems less of a concern when there are sharks leaping out at you.
Thanks, Vladimir. I'll follow up on these.
Catch a smile out there.
You need a ship with grav jump of 21 to reach your destination. Grav jump range is influenced by ship's grav drive, the ship's mass, and your astrodynamics skill. Right, is that telling me that our ship doesn't reach 21? Star Eagle jumps 18. So I need to up my astrogation skill. Right, what's that do to jump 21? Right. Right, there's some upgrade work I need to do on some of this kit that we've got. Let's just see whether we can, what we can do. So advanced constellation pack, slot 1. So I can't do extra capacity, I don't have the skills done. Okay, slot 2. So I don't even have, okay. Boost pack. I think I need to do some research. Right. Apparel. We'll grab all of the that's aid there. Okay.
I think you may be trying to take a little.
Yeah, I think you might be right, but I'm not planning on.
Too much on? Literally.
I know what you mean, Andrea. I know you mean well, but equipment. So I need spacesuit design, and I've just used that's ammunition. Don't want to do anything with ammunition. That's blocked. So effectively, I need to do a lot of research. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Right. So I was told that the kit that it's interesting. Right, okay. Is this the stuff that... This is possibly the stuff that Sarah was carrying. Yeah, this is the stuff that Sarah was carrying. I'll deal with that. I'll deal with that another time. Right. Apparel. Right, okay, do I have the ability to upgrade this weapon any? Optic. So I've got the best there, compensator. Muzzle brake. Increases long range accuracy at the stability cost of hip fire. Increases stability and hip fire accuracy at their long range. So I can't actually do that one anyway. Suppressor I can't do. So I could go down to no mod, but white hot rounds. Basically there's not a lot I can do there. White hot rounds are definitely better. Oh, what does it currently have? So it's got large, no. So it does have white hot rounds. Internal no mod. I can't do anything there anyway. Receiver semi-automatic, which is fine. Skin. So there's not a lot I can do with that weapon. I can't do anything. Realistically, I need to do some serious researching. Okay. Let's have a look at the list. Final glimpses. So there are a number of powers that I can pick up. And that's the next. Let's go with the Ariane 1. And we'll try and pick up this power. It's a tough story in the sense of the loss of one of the major companions, but it's not the be all and end all, I suppose, story, but it is interesting that that's what they throw at you. But I don't remember it being a choice as such. But
Did you need something? So, we finally have all the answers. And yet here I stand, feeling like I understand even less than I did before. This talk of the unity of a multiverse? Dead friends appearing again? It is all simply too much. You don't seem happy about any of this. I do not see how any of this is cause for celebration.
we finally know what the artifacts mean.
I suppose that is true, if what the Starborn have told us is also true. But that means... what? Someone steps into another universe? How can we just casually consider doing something like that?
It's okay to be scared. This is a huge leap.
Even if everything the Starborn have said is true, if you pass into this unity and come out in some other universe, look at who they are, and what they have become. They have the faces and voices of people you know, but are nothing like them. Are you not at all worried that the same fate would befall you? That you would become someone unrecognizable to the rest of us?
I understand what you're saying. This is this is what exploring is. Yeah.
Now you sound like Sarah.
Oh dear.
You are not wrong. I will do my best to assume the best, but you cannot blame me for preparing for the worst. We should get back to it. Now that we know what to work towards, there's no time to waste.
So I sound like Sarah now. Okay. Just realised I didn't see Barrett. Mind you, the ship has more places. Oh, there he is. With the 3 decks, it's easy not to find somebody.
Maneuvering into position. And we are now in stable orbit.
Okay, let's jump. This will allow doing lots of jumps will actually help us get our navigation, astrodynamics skill.
I love the feeling after a perfect jump.
We actually got something here. I don't see this particular one, but scanner anomaly. Okay. Let's go down on the scanner anomaly. Right, let's equip spacesuits. Weapon equipped. We'll pick up additional firearm as well. There's my marksman's. Down we go.
Atmospherics here are no good. We will need suits.
Captain Hawk, greetings.
Greetings, Vasco. That's where we need to be going to. Oh, blow it. Let's take the Jeep.
Can you help me, please? I need to get to my ship, and I can't do it alone. We got attacked by some local predators. I managed to bunker down here, but now I have no way out. There's too many out there. I'll get mauled to pieces if I even try to make it alone. But you seem like you're capable. You up for a quick rescue?
Okay, use this first.
Then let's do this. My ship's not too far from here. I'll mark it on your scanner and we can book it together.
Okay, where have I got to get to? Okay, let's go.
opportunist, aren't you?
Okay, so we're getting an idea of what the creatures are like on planet. Both of them are an attack on sight. There's the ship. Not me. Well, I hope this is your ship, mister.
You saved my life. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You gonna be okay?
I don't know, to be honest. I'm just going off adrenaline right now.
You're welcome. Good luck
It's
with
harsh
everything.
living off the grid. Without your help, I would have been a goner. Well, that's enough adventure for one lifetime.
Right. Let's actually fast travel back to where we... Oh, actually, let's go and pick up that crystal cave and then fast travel back to the ooh, very pretty. Right, map. Get the ground map up and we'll fast travel to the location. Got ads coming up. There's another distortion over there. And another distortion over there. Let's have a look at the map. That's gotta be the thing.
What does your scanner reveal? What Constellation has been for. This place, the Starborn. All of it.
Come on, Andrea. Andrea. clues as to which way to go. Ah, here's steps. It's not a door. That's a definite blockage of some sort. Here we go. Oh, we're in the middle of an ad break. What I'm trying to do is hit. Know what? And we have ourselves a screenshot for today. Where are we? There it is. Okay. Where's that going to find us? Where? Come on. Still. No, too far. 6. No, it's going to need more. 6. make it. Nope, didn't make it. Where? There. Got that one. Got that one. Got, no, didn't get that one. Possibly got that one. Got that one. Nope. Nope. Quick save.
I've got you.
Nope.
That was quite a...
Right. Grav dash. Manipulate gravity to propel yourself forward. Briefly increase any damage you inflict. Alright, well that was definitely interesting. And we get ourselves to the ship.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship. Yes, you need me?
No, okay. Thought you wanted to talk, but no, I was mistaken.
Hey, Captain. Need help with anything? This is amazing! The Unity! The multiverse? This is everything, and more! Literally!
I knew they weren't aliens.
I admit, I was really hoping they were. But I cannot believe I limited my hopes and dreams to only aliens now. Jeez. This explains so much, though. They're disorganized, petty, weird, and also deeply fascinating at the same time. Because they are just people. We never ruled that out, but it feels so good to know we weren't fighting against robot alien ghost gods or something.
Do you really trust these people after everything they did?
No, not even slightly. They're people who obtain power in some unfair way, and some of them have used that power to cause suffering, and others just didn't want to share. But that's what regular people do every day of the year.
Forget about the Starborn. The Unity is the central issue.
True. We need to approach this critically and carefully. We can't just jump in. Or, I mean, we could, I guess. But it all comes back to this. We don't know what will happen if you enter the Unity. You might lose yourself or become a two-headed space shark. There are too many variables.
I would have thought you'd be the first to want to enter the Unity.
What? No. I just have to go back and forth about it for a while first, and then I'll be completely fine. Just part of my process. Of course, at the end of the day, it's your choice. But I will say this. Our entire purpose in Constellation is to explore. Why would we stop now?
What if I'm not ready for this?
It's the nexus point for all universes with infinite possibilities.
What could go wrong? I'm going to think about this some more first. There's a lot to consider.
Obviously. If you were ready to jump in right now, I would not be following you. I'm sorry to say. It's a huge decision. It could change who you are fundamentally. It's not like dyeing your hair gold or getting a full-body cat suit or eating a full pack of extra wild spicy chunks in under a minute. This is serious business.
Thanks, Barrett. I think. Thanks, Barrett. I think.
Anytime. The possibility of turning evil aside, I appreciate you taking the lead on this. You're guiding Constellation to new frontiers, new discoveries, and we should all follow your example. On that note, there's something else I'd like to discuss with you, if you have time. It's not on the scale of entering the Unity, but it is tangentially related.
I have fine. Fine. But just so you know, Constellation business comes
Well,
first.
good. Because I happen to be one of Constellation's most respected members. But I digress. So, I've been pondering over what's happened and what it all means. And I've got a favor to ask. A teensy-weensy favor. About the size of a plank length, really. I think it's time I joined you in the physics-bending powers business. See if one of those temples works for more than just you.
Let's go get your power then.
Marvelous. I'm glad you're as gung-ho about this as I am. As it so happens, I've already talked to Vladimir. Seems our eye in the sky is back up and running. He sent me the coordinates for the temple already. We just have to visit.
Right. And here is where we will leave it for the moment. Thank you very much for today, people. Thank you for your chats, your follows. Thank you very much for subscriptions. Thank you for likes on YouTube and subscriptions on YouTube. Subscriptions are free on YouTube. If you like what you seen on YouTube, hit the plus and hit the subscribe, and I'd love to have you back. Now, YouTube, I'm gonna be back here tomorrow at 2:30 doing some more Starfield. Let's see what we can hammer out of the Starfield at the moment. But I'm going to say goodbye to you now. Twitch will go on a raid, but YouTube, thank you very much for today, and good night.